Hello, I'm David Challinor, editor of OT. I'm here today at the Centre for Sight in East Grinstead to see ophthalmologist Sheraz Daya perform a new lens procedure in front of around about 36 optometrists.
Jump from my tower, but only if you want. Diamond eyes twinkle to shake off the reputation. Follow me every
Sheraz, you've been here for a year now. How are the facilities here shaping up compared to your previous premises?
Oh, they're vastly different. We set up in the health service as a temporary measure, which turned out to be 13 years. Our volume of patients exceeded the capacity there. So we had to design something. Our goal was to set up a first-class institution which is bespoke and made specifically for ophthalmology, eye surgery, seeing patients, giving them a good experience with short footfall and everything being patient-centered. We decided to look at the patient journey and also our own journey and how our staff work to optimize this for efficient care, and I think we've achieved that goal.
So here at your new premises, Sheraz, how big is the building?
The premise is almost 10,000 square feet, including the administrative area upstairs. We've divided it into two areas. There's the consultation wing and then the surgical wing, which includes an operating theatre for intraocular surgery and corneal transplants and so on. And then we have a laser operating theatre, which is to the same standard as any operating theatre as well, in terms of HEPA filtration and positive pressure and air exchanges per hour and so on. We pride ourselves in delivering the ultimate in patient care, so not just vision correction, but corneal transplantation, stem cell transplantation. So if there's a microscope out there that's good, that's the best out there, that's what we require. Anything that we feel is of benefit to our patients in terms of safety or providing them with a better outcome, we've required.
I hear that you invite optometrists here for seminars. What's the purpose of that?
We work within a community, and part of that community are optometrists. They're like the GPs of eye care, and from our purposes, we feel we have an obligation to provide an education at no charge as well to optometrists about what we do, what's available, and to serve their needs. Now, I've not heard much about their needs. We've been second guessing them, but now this is our third Optometry Day, and as you can see, it's oversubscribed. Very successful, and our next stage will be to find out what optometrists want to know from us, and educate them. We're doing this in the interest of ophthalmology and ophthalmic care in the community, and we have the same issues as independent optometrists in terms of scale, economies of scale. So they are our natural partners, and it's quite gratifying to see that such a big audience of them. And yes. We're in the business of visual restoration and vision correction. So the vision correction is the one end of the spectrum in terms of laser vision correction, cataract extraction with premium lenses, accommodative lenses and multifocals, and even refractive lens exchange for those who are seeking laser vision correction where this is not appropriate. So using implants like the m-lentis M+ and others are absolutely appropriate for that patient group, and that's what we're going down the natural route, and that is an area that's growing. If you look at the demographics, the number of patients in that age group is increasing all the time, and they're demanding vision correction, and they're not just going to be happy with just distance correction. They want everything. Yes. So we're trying to do the best that we can, and with some of these new technology lenses, we are accomplishing that, and it's actually selling itself really. Yeah.
So you're doing intraocular procedures now with lenses. Can I ask you about that?
2 decades ago, when I was a fellow in Minneapolis, we were putting in the precursor to the one that Alcon has. It was owned by 3M in those days, and there were some real problems with the lens. It's a diffractive intraocular lens. I have to say, I got put off. And then there was another one called the Bullseye lens, which is a zonal refractive one made by IOLAB. It had a big button in the middle, which was the +3.5 ad, and if pupils closed up, they couldn't see a darn thing at distance, and that's usually that can sometimes happen in bright light. Yeah. So we had to remove those lenses too. But there was a level of satisfaction. Some patients swore by them. And over time, it's been an iterative process. Implants have got better and better and better. And sometimes taking a very, very lateral move has resulted in a phenomenal innovation. So something like the m-lentis as an M+, which is a zonal refractive, is going to add just like a bifocal lens that we might prescribe for a patient who's presbyopic. Well, that didn't make any sense to me, but actually it works extremely well, and it is slightly pupil dependent, but it's not phenomenally so, and patients don't seem to have the problems of halos and glare as some of the diffractive lenses. It's managing the expectations that leads to happy outcomes, and I believe optometrists also have a role in this. It's useful for them to understand what those are, conveyed by us, and when they're dealing with their patients, they'll be able to manage them a lot better.